Hey guys, welcome back to RayderTology. We are working our way in the West region. We're going to go now from 32 down to 4. And the winner of this region will play Virginia, who, if you will go back and watch the South, or if you already have, I took Virginia to go to the Final Four in the South region, and we're gonna find out who I picked to go to the Final Four in the West region to match up against Virginia. So we got this game here: Xavier, Missouri. I got Missouri pulling off the upset. I don't know why. I think Porter coming back, he gives them a lot of offense that they definitely will need. I think Xavier can get a little lackadaisical on defense, and I think there's just something there. I've never been fully behind the Xavier team. I've been waiting for the wheels to fall off of the Xavier thing, and they never really did. But Xavier has given up 92 points per game in their February losses. So I think there's a very good chance that Missouri does pull off the upset here. Xavier's the first one seed to fall in this tournament, as Missouri moves on to the Sweet 16. South Dakota State, Gonzaga. As I said before, I love Mike Daum. I love South Dakota State. I love how they can get up and down the floor, but at the end of the day, I don't think they have enough defense to knock off the Zags. In my other bracket, I do have, well, the bracket I was going to be making this off of, I do have the Zags going all the way to the Final Four, but then I realized, remember, they made it to the national championship game last year, and I don't think this team, who has struggled at times even against, inferior West Coast Conference opponents, even though they won the conference, there were times it didn't look pretty. So maybe I changed that around. So I'm not going to take the Zags to go to the Final Four, but I am going to take them to get past South Dakota State. San Diego State, Michigan. As I said before, I think this is going to be, I think Michigan is coming in being the hottest defensive team. San Diego State is also a very good defensive team, but at the end of the day, I don't think San Diego State has enough offense to get past the Wolverines. Michigan's coming in on a hot streak, winning that Big Ten tournament a couple weeks ago by beating Purdue, who's a really good team, and Michigan State, who's really good. Now we go Providence, North Carolina. This one I'm kind of iffy about taking North Carolina, because Providence has just been sneaky good as of late. But as I said, Providence, I think, overplayed themselves, and I think right here is where their run's going to end. Don't ask me why. I just have this feeling that North Carolina is going to move on to play Michigan. Now, let's start here, because this is the 2-3 matchup. It's the higher matchup. This should probably be a video in and of itself. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take Michigan. I just think Michigan has more defense than North Carolina does. I think North Carolina has the issue where they've lost a lot. I mean, they've lost to teams they shouldn't have lost to, like Wofford. And so when I think of a North Carolina team who lost to Wofford, could I actually put them past through the Sweet 16 into the Elite 8? I don't think so. It's too many question marks, too many losses on the season. I'm going to go take Michigan here. And now Gonzaga. The 4 seed Zags, the 8 seed Missouri Tigers. I know this, if I take the Zags here, I'm going to have to take the Zags here because I don't exactly buy the fact that Michigan is a Final Four team. I just don't do it. I can't get behind that. So I'm kind of stuck, as I said before, I don't want to take Gonzaga, but the way my bracket kind of filled out, I'm almost kind of stuck having to take them because I don't think Missouri can get past Gonzaga. So if I take the Zags here, I got to take the Zags here because I just think sooner or later Michigan's, Michigan has to cool down somewhere. And I do think Gonzaga, they're experienced, but they're not as good as they were last year. So, and this is just kind of the bracket where where anything can go. I think even a double-digit seed could, possibly run this. It could be anybody coming from anywhere. I really don't like this pick, but I'm gonna stick with what I actually have and go with Gonzaga making a return trip to the Final Four to play Virginia. So there you have it, and I'm kind of stuck with what I had, even though I don't think necessarily it's going to go this way. So there you have it. Gonzaga takes the West Region, much to my chagrin, and they will go into the Final Four and match up with Virginia. And stay tuned to wait for the next video when we begin the East. The East is the next one, right? Yeah, the East is the next one we're gonna do. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get these done so that they're in and you guys know what I'm thinking. I wish I had more time, but obviously, any day off I get has been 86th for a while, so I just kind of have to really quickly do these. Pretty much get them in tonight or tomorrow morning. And with the tournament, 12 hours away right now, we really got to start getting on the ball. And as I said before, I'll probably be doing something with the morning games because I have to go into work. So I don't know what that is yet. I'll continue thinking about it, sleep on it, see if I get an idea when around game time. So be prepared for that, and I'll see you guys later.